Hi, this is Harvey Sutherland. We're here in my studio. Today we're going to make a track using some of this new Moog gear. We've got the new Spectravox semi-modular spectral processor and the Labyrinth analog synthesizer, and we're going to put something together. I've just got some chords getting played by the Tal Juno plug-in, and they're coming out of here. Just like real basic Juno sound. I've then got that, so that's coming off the mixer, but I'm sending it, routing it to the DFAM. So you end up with it kind of being chopped up by the sequencer and using the filter to kind of like create a stabby kind of sound. So that's just like a cool way to sort of, generate some rhythmic ideas. And I've got this new Moog machine, the Spectravox. I've got that on another aux send on the mixer. So it's like a really interesting kind of filter. That's kind of how I like to work, as there'll be lots of sort of trial and error and kind of working stuff out. I think this is more for the vocoder side of things, but you can like reroute different bands of the spectrum. But even just as like a sort of like a basic kind of phaser or sort of flanger sound, it's pretty cool. We're going from live to the console to the DFAM, back to the console, to the Spectravox, to the console. I'm going to try and like make a bass line with the Labyrinth, which is this like amazing, really deep kind of 2 oscillator sort of synth box with this really interesting sequencer that seems to be kind of have a mind of its own and is a little bit random, and you can kind of set how random you want it to be. I haven't totally figured it out, but essentially what I've been doing is sending like just a root note, and then you can kind of turn this button, this knob that says corrupt, and it starts just changing the pattern on its own accord. So we're going to leave it be a little bit corrupt. So I'm just sending a couple of notes to it. So we've got this kind of like wave shaping kind of knob, which creates a whole lot of nice textural stuff. And so you can kind of set the range of the sequencer. I'm just going to put in some more notes. Minor 11th scale. Let's do that. You can actually, it sort of moves the playhead of the sequencer, so you can kind of have 2 independent playheads going at the same time. It's pretty involved. I've got it chained, so it's like I'm using the full 16 steps of it. But if you turn the chain off, then yeah, you've got, I guess, yeah, it's like a dual step sequencer. Jesus Christ. All right, that's a start. Now we're gonna make a little rhythmic thing, and we're going to use the Spectravox to kind of freak out a pad sound. So we just got a basic Juno pad. So yeah, using the Spectravox, kind of a flanger filter kind of guy. Like the resonance is really sweet. I can go very like a very intense phaser. Let's try and use the Labyrinth again and make a sort of deep subby kind of thing. Yeah, that wavetable, sort of changing the timbre of the the wavefolder. That can be sequenced by the sequencer. So you can have, so each one of these steps can have a different action on that wave shape.
That sounds amazing.
It's doing the job. Thanks to Noisegate, and thank you to Moog for sending this gear along. Cheers.